Welcome back, my dear friends of the universe, to another episode of Dragon Age Fridays. And I'm running around in the puddles like a madman, running around in the puddles like a madman. I'm Satchkin, also known as the Satch. And we're just taking off where we left off, per usual. Per usual. I'm gonna speak to Colin.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
Yeah, do you ever stop working?
Is everything all right?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse.
It could have
Morale
been,
was
but...
low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. I wasn't looking for another title. It sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Very well then, Colin. I'm glad to have you aboard. I'm glad to have you aboard. Let's see where we can go here. Hardy. We have merchants over here, stables, fast travels, world map. We have Blackwall, Vivienne, Sarah, Ironbowl, Cassandra. Everybody seems to be hanging out in the courtyard, which might be a good thing for us. I mean, as I am going to speak with a lot of people this episode. We'll see how action-packed it actually will get. But I believe you're still here.
Thank you for saving my life and giving us a chance to help. I'm mostly studying now, but Hellismet can talk to you.
Very well then. Sarah!
So, Inquisitor. It's Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little badges I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what do I step in?
Let me know what she says. I could use some clarification myself.
It's swearing, not praying. She doesn't answer. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you.
So
or what everyone
sad.
here thinks happened. It seems... I don't know what it seems.
I can't help if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that Corypheus thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
So I can go play.
You joined to help the little people caught up in this. But do you believe or not?
In Andraste? Of course.
But you doubt what you're seeing and hearing.
It can't be true. Even fanatics don't want to be this right. Look, I have arrows. I can make this Corypheus believe in those. Good enough? Please be good enough.
Yeah, we don't really need doubters, but we need hope, not selfishness. I agree with that.
I'm fighting magisters. I need you aiming higher than simple selfishness.
Lumpy wants to be a god, and you glow or something. I just want to fix things so I don't have to think about what's real or not. High enough, my lord?
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
Well then. Alright. Let's see if we can talk to somebody else here. Vivienne?
Maker, you're a mess. Let me have a look at you. Are you all right, my dear? Were you hurt? You look dreadful.
Well, thank you.
You should have seen me an hour ago.
We should do something about this dirt. We don't need you frightening the faithful. Let's keep up appearances. You've handled this crisis competently, saving as many lives as you did. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
I couldn't save them all. Or should I go with the strength? Working our fame, mind your own business. So much depends on me. He will pay for this.
I'm not going to forgive what happened at Haven. Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry. Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. I think you know what needs to be done, my dear.
Very well then, my dear. I liked her more in the beginning than I like her now. She seems a little bit stuck up, if you gotta... But then again, she has a bright head on her shoulders, so I still need her.
So, this is Skyhold.
Yes.
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Very well then. Lead the way.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
He's not going to get the better of us again.
We lost good soldiers that day, loyal men and women. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twisted bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Watch that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed.
I wouldn't be the first to die in your service. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it.
Yeah.
Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
I certainly do not know.
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Nah, come on, Blackwall. Don't be like that. Blackwall, Blackwall, Blackwall. Cool.
Majestic. How was a place like this ever lost?
True. Maybe it's for the dragons? I'm just gonna check in here. Looks like we might have coal up here. Maybe down here, though. Cole, where are you? Iron Bull, Cassandra.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were
There were
right.
spiders everywhere.
I can't quite recall who took them.
Well, we actually just got here, so... Just shut your mouth and be happy you're alive. Oh, that was
I hope I
Sutherland.
can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
New to the crew, a young, hopeful operation available. Oh, well then. Oh, it's you, isn't it?
Inquisitor. That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, your worship. You need anything, let me know.
How can we use you?
We'll talk later.
How can we use you? That's a weird thing to say to somebody, right? Okay, Iron Ball is on now. This outside. Let's go out, not. Oh, it's you, the scout.
Scout Harding,
Your worship.
what's been going on?
Sister Liliana glanced at me today. I think she's gonna have me killed.
Okay. Ah, never mind.
I should go.
And she says nothing. We gotta say goodbye to the Howard and Andraste. Where are we? There we have Sarah. Okay, no. Hello, Iron Bull.
Demons. It had to be demons.
It's always demons.
Getting into your head, messing around.
I'll protect you.
What matters is that we defeated it and brought the Templars to our side.
With all these damn
Oh, he's talking about that.
I guess we
He's
need
stuck in the
help.
past, isn't he? Yeah, we're gonna talk to him again.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Sure.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Show me what you want me to see. We're not gonna get back to Haven now.
Why
are
am
we?
I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. He doesn't talk much. So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori, or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
Yeah.
I knew some of the soldiers felt like that, but to actually hear it...
It's hard to be just an idea sometimes. That's all you are to most of them. It's why you could stand right in front of them without being recognized. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that, no matter what comes next.
It's actually an eye-opener. Why do we spawn over here? I wanna continue. Is the Iron Bull gone? Iron Bull! I see inside there now. Yeah, yeah, goddamn. I'm gonna try to speak to him again to see if he has something interesting to say. I mean, he had some valuable insight there. Maybe we can help him with something. Let's see here. Oh, we can examine something. Herald's Rest, a place for all in service here to rest, recruit, and preserve. Though waits the heart, remember best. Your saving grace, the hallows rest. That's beautiful. Let's see. Iron Bull, Iron Bull, Iron Bull, 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 Bull. Are you up the stairs? Where are you, Iron Bull? Iron Bull, Iron Bull. Where are you, Iron Bull? Iron Bull, 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 Bull. Where? Iron Bull. Oh, can look for coal again. Seems like we need to keep that guy's head in check.
What are you doing?
Listening.
He's sad.
Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
Cole, stop.
Inquisitor, your worship, what are you doing here? Is this man with you?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry to trouble you.
How do I do it right if I've done it wrong and I can't make her forget?
Don't root around inside her head. Treat her like a normal person.
Your worship, is there... Do you need something of me?
You were sad.
Of course I was sad. A man died because I couldn't save him.
It wasn't your fault. You could work until you fell over, and you still wouldn't save everyone.
Thank you for saying that. Excuse me, your worship.
She's not better.
She needs time to work through it.
If I'd done it right, it would have worked faster.
Then you have time to work through it too.
I don't understand, but thank you for trying to help.
I think that's the best way to go about it, if I'm gonna be totally honest.
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Never mind. Or we could just chest this.
You want a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
I gotta agree with that. Alright.
As you were.
Your worship.
We got Colin. Who else? We haven't spoken to Cassandra. I haven't seen Cassandra up there. I think we really need to keep Cole in check, and I don't know. Feels like he may stray down a path we don't want him to stray down otherwise. And that was the sound of another episode being rendered. Awesome, right?
Have you met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Oh, no, there's no talk about it.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Thedas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentagast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne.
78th
I joined the Seekers
in line.
of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry.
That she even has something like that in her head.
Carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lord.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentagasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentagasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
So, not on very good terms with your family then?
I do not visit, if that's what you mean. The Pentagasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Alright.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
Being brought up as a porcelain doll does not seem to be something that affected you much later in life, right? You're not something like that right now.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a Mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Your uncle was a Mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is.
Oh.
My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The Mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
So what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that?
Actually, I actually do.
What, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
Okay.
I'm sure you're just being modest.
I was there. I think I know what happened. To hear others tell it, I alone saved Divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart. And there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral. But I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles, with rewards and privileges and Most Holy's gratitude. Many of them died at the Conclave.
If you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm actually gonna try to charm her. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but...
You're delightful. You know that?
No, I do not know that. I object. There is nothing delightful about me.
I beg to differ.
Who could have guessed the Inquisitor would be so odd?
I'll let you get back to work.
Alright, we unlocked some codex at least. We have a fast travel over there. I think the time is now to actually... or the time is nigh, maybe. We should say. To go to the war room. I just picked these up, but I don't actually want to read them. Let's see. Can we get inside? Or do we need to run? Yeah, that's right. There's different floors. And we have something down here as well. Oh, that's the blacksmith. And here we are. And that's the room we need to go. Can fast travel over here. Very well then. Go forth. Quarters. Not where we need to go. Let's go over here. I haven't spoken to Varric yet, though. But I guess we'll have to see him sooner or later. We need to see this Varric's friend as well. Summon the War Council! Gather my men! Oh, a fancy table. I like this one better than the one we had before. Got one Inquisition perk. Got these two. Still don't have these. Oh, 10% can give extra herbs when each... Oh, I can do that one. That will save us a lot of time and effort.
To send us 6 guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
Needs bees. Completed. Completed. Available. Secure routes through the Frostbacks. Gain Ossimar's friendship. Oh yes. Oh yes. Alright, let's see here. Josephine, I would like to advise sending a declaration to Ortmar as soon as possible. Yeah, I agree. I want to go to Ortmar. It's been a long time since we've actually been there.
Skyhold does seem more secure than Haven.
Only if we have the numbers to defend it. A place like this serves no purpose without enough people to make the running worthwhile.
Let's see here. Red Jenny needs Beast, Earl of Redcliffe. Yeah, Earl of Redcliffe seems something we could do. Colin needs to do that. Very well then, Colin. It's gonna take some time, but you might well get on it. Stop Albrecht harassing messages. Quaker Arcanist. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? To bar passage, they must know she's there. They would not. Requires time, takes instantly. Arcanist has been secured. Despite great costs and concern of more than a few traditional-minded mages, she awaits in a meeting with Inquisitor in the Undercroft. Very well then. Special agent for the... Let's see. Maybe that needs to be done by someone who's already... Okay. Reports for Darkspawn activity. Liliana can handle that. Only 50 minutes. Very well then. Let's see here. We do have the next one we should be able to do. Investigate the veteran approach. Stop Venatorian activity in the west. We do have a truth of there with the Imperial cohorts. We have the Dress to Chantry and Valrio. And that's completed. It's not completed. I don't know why Investigate Shard says completed, but still. I guess the investigation is done. Everything around it is still not done. Let's see here. Maybe we should venture forward and stop the inventory activity in the west. Might be I'm just gonna check. Investigate the western approach. Very well then. That is what we're going to do. Deploy some forces. Commander, we've established a foothold in the western approach per orders. Already one skirmish with the Venturi, but no casualties. Requesting reinforcements. The term Blighted Desert doesn't do this place justice. Alright, we're gonna venture forth. I'm going to take... Oh, Dorian. I'm gonna take Dorian. I'm gonna take Blackwall. Nope. Yes. And I'm going to take... Should we take Solus? Yeah, why not? It's a sausage fest. But why not? Sometimes... You just... I don't know. I was gonna say sometimes you just feel the need for sausage, but that just didn't come out right. I don't even know how I could have meant it in another way then. Never mind. I'm just painting myself into corner. Painting myself in the corner. Pushing myself in the corner. I'm getting confused. There's been so much talk in this episode. I'm not really sure where to go. Alright. Let's see where we're headed.
Visitor, welcome to the Western Approach. Congratulations on the promotion, by the way.
Thank
Between
you.
the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Are you worried about me?
Someone has to be. And try not to die. I don't want to deliver that report to Skyhold. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
Okay, she hasn't really gotten us that warning yet, so... Yeah. I'm certainly looking funky. But why is my armor changed? It's because I don't have any armor on. The Mage Cowl. Not really sure where we have that. We certainly need a new helmet. We have been using the same helmet for forever now. Which I don't really understand. Anywho, I'm actually gonna end this episode here.
Dispatch for you.
Oh. Report.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Thank you. And we're gonna explore a little bit in the next one. I'm probably gonna check so Dorian here has everything he needs. And so that everyone is up to date with their skills and everything. I think that might be a good one. Alright. Like your favorite if you enjoy this guys, leave a comment below if you just game me to play if you just want to talk about anything. Does not really matter. Subscribe to become part of the Stash Gang today and don't forget to check out the description. I got some great links there if you want to buy some cheap, awesome games. And until next time.